students, today we are going to perform the synthesis of dibenzyl acetone from benzaldehyde, that is the Claisen-Schmidt reaction. The reaction is when two molecules of benzaldehyde react with the acetone, there is the formation of dibenzyl acetone takes place. Now we will see in detail what is the reaction mechanism, what is the procedure, synthesis, calculation part for the practical.
Students, now we will see the requirement for our today's practical, that is the synthesis of dibenzyl acetone from benzaldehyde. The requirement is glasswares requires are beaker, measuring cylinder, funnel, glass rod, thermometer, ice bar, tripod stand, and chemicals required are sodium hydroxide, benzaldehyde, acetone and ethanol. Now we will see the reaction involved in this practical. When two molecules of benzaldehyde react with the acetone, then there is the formation of dibenzyl acetone takes place. Now we will proceed for the mechanism. Before starting the mechanism, we will see the principle involved in this reaction. The reaction of an aldehyde with a ketone that employed in sodium hydroxide as a base is an example of aldol condensation reaction, that is nothing but Claisen-Schmidt reaction. Dibenzyl acetone is rapidly prepared by condensation of acetone with two equivalent molecules of benzaldehyde. The aldehyde carbonyl is more reactive than that of the ketone and therefore that react rapidly with the anion of the ketone to give beta hydroxyketone, which easily undergoes the base catalyzed dehydration depending upon the relative quantities of the reactant, and the reaction can give further either mono or dibenzyl acetone. So the mechanism you can see that this acetone molecule, it reacts with the hydroxide molecule of the NaOH to form a enolate. Okay, in the second step, that enolate react with the carbonyl carbon of the benzaldehyde and there is the formation of alkoxide takes place. Further, in the step 3, that further this OH minus ion from the reaction mixture is combined with the hydroxide ion to form a water. That condensation type of reaction takes place, and again after step 5 there is the formation of benzyl acetone enone. Okay, after repeating this 1 2 3 4 5 steps, there is the formation of dibenzyl acetone molecule takes place. This dibenzyl acetone is fairly innocuous substance and its spectral property indicates why it is used in sun protection preparation. In the present experiment, sufficient ethanol is present as a solvent to readily dissolve the starting material benzaldehyde, and also in the intermediate benzyl acetone. The benzyl acetone once formed can then easily react with another mole of benzyl acetone to give the product, that is our benzyl acetone. Now we will see the procedure which we have to use for the synthesis. You have to take 2.5 gram of sodium hydroxide pellets in a beaker. Then add a 25 ml of water and 20 ml of ethanol. After addition of this water and ethanol to the mixture to the sodium hydroxide pellet, you have to cool the flask in ice cold water. After that, add 2.5 ml of benzaldehyde and 1 ml of acetone. After this addition, all content like sodium hydroxide, water, ethanol, benzaldehyde and acetone, you have to occasionally shake that mixture for near about 15 minutes. After shaking this, you will during the shaking you will find that product formation is takes place. After that, you have to filter up the product and dry that product, weigh it and report the yield. Now we will see in detail the synthetic procedure for our today's practical.
Students, now we will proceed for our practical. Before starting actual synthesis, we will see the requirement of our practical. We will require benzaldehyde, sodium hydroxide pellet, acetone, ethanol. Okay, this is your chemical requirement, and from apparatus we will require beaker, measuring cylinder, glass rod, pipette, thermometer, funnel, and also we will require ice bath to maintain the temperature of reaction condition. We will start with our practical procedure. Okay, we have to take 2.5 gram of sodium hydroxide pellet. Into this pellet, we have to add 25 ml of water. Okay, I have kept it with measure. Okay. Now I will add 25 ml of water and 20 ml of ethanol. You have to stir the content, and at the same time you have to maintain the temperature or cool the reaction mixture. Make sure that all the pellets of sodium hydroxide get dissolved into the solution. You can see still there are some pellets of sodium hydroxide which are not yet dissolved. So I will stir it and it will get solubilized or dissolved into the solution. You have to maintain a reaction condition cool. Students, you can observe slightly one pellet only, slightly is that it's not get dissolved into the solution. Okay, so again I am stirring the content of reaction mixture so it get dissolved completely. Now you can observe a clear mixture of sodium hydroxide into water and ethanol. Now into this mixture we have to add 2.5 ml of benzaldehyde. With the help of measuring cylinder I am measuring this 2.5 ml of benzaldehyde, and now I am transferring this 2.5 ml of benzaldehyde into a sodium hydroxide, water and ethanol solution. Okay. Similarly, you have to add a 1 ml of acetone solution. We will add 1 ml of acetone into the solution. After that, again you have to maintain a temperature of reaction near about 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, and you have to stir the reaction mixture continuously for the 15 minutes. Students, you can see a after near about 5 minutes shaking, you will get a precipitate into the reaction mixture. Now we will continue our shaking. Simultaneously we will check the temperature of bath. It is near about 20 degree. Okay, we have to maintain the temperature in between 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. We will continue for the shaking with for next 10 minutes. Students, now you can observe after complete 15 minutes shaking, the product formation takes place into a beaker. Now we will filter this by a simple filtration assembly. Okay, to get our product. Students, you can see here after filtration we will get crude product of dibenzyl acetone. Students, now we will proceed for the drying of this product in a hot air oven. Students, you can see this is our final product of dibenzyl acetone after drying in hot air oven. Now we will proceed for the calculation part of the practical.
Students, now we will proceed for the calculation of synthesis of dibenzyl acetone. 212 gram of benzaldehyde is equivalent to 234 gram of dibenzyl acetone. As we have taken 2.5 gram of benzaldehyde is equivalent to, we will say, x gram of dibenzyl acetone, and this x will be your theoretical yield. So by simply cross multiplication, that is 2.5 into 234 divided by 212, by calculating this we will get our theoretical yield as a 2.7 gram. Now we will proceed for the percentage yield calculation, and the percentage yield is equal to practical yield divided by theoretical yield into 100. So 2.3 divided by 2.7, as 2.3 is our practical yield and 2.7 as our theoretical yield, into 100. By calculating this we will get 85.15%, and this will be our percentage yield. So student, finally we can conclude our result as the percentage yield of dibenzyl acetone was found 85.15%. The question bank for this practical is: first question, give the principle involved in synthesis of dibenzyl acetone. Second question, give the reaction involved in synthesis of dibenzyl acetone. Third question, give the mechanism of reaction involved in synthesis of dibenzyl acetone. And the last question, draw the structure for dibenzyl acetone and benzaldehyde. Students, I hope you have understood our today's practical, that is the synthesis of dibenzyl acetone from benzaldehyde. Thank you.